Hey, hi, hello friends, I am back with another video, and if you hear any laughing or talking, that is because Bailey is in the room with me, and I know she's gonna end up laughing or talking at some point in this video, because she is right now. My hair is a mess, and I am in bummy-ish clothing because I just got back from the gym a little while ago, and I haven't changed yet, so that is why. But as you can tell from the title, this is going to be my January wrap-up. I only read 6 books in the month of January because I've been in kind of like a bookish reading slump / I can't read anything because college is taking over my life. I'm going to go over the 6 books that I read with you, and let's just get started. The first book I read in the month of January is Ice Like Fire by Sarah Rosh, which is the second book to Snow Like Ashes, and I rated this 4 out of 5 stars. It ended up taking me a lot longer than I wanted it to because I had to read it online, which is like the first time I've ever had to read anything online. It was really weird, but I really enjoyed the book. It was a nice sequel to the first book, and I hope that there's another book coming out soon. The second book I read in the month of January is Odd Interlude, which is a kind of 0.5 type novel in the Odd Thomas series. It is like 4.5, and it doesn't really have anything to do with like the current series, but it just was put in there. And I rated this 5 out of 5 stars. I really love Dean Koontz's writing, and especially in the form of Odd Thomas. And I really enjoyed the book, and it was a very quick read for me. The next book I read is Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews, and unfortunately, unlike everybody else here on BookTube, I literally hated that book. I rated it 2 out of 5 stars, and I did not like the book whatsoever. I thought it was really stupid, and I feel like there's way too much hype surrounding it. It was very immature, and I just did not like it. And I was really disappointed in the book. The fourth book I read is Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone, and I rated this 5 out of 5 stars. It was such a wonderful book, and I understand now why everybody gave so much hype for this book, because it truly was amazing, and it did handle mental health very well, and I really enjoyed it, and I liked the romance within it. Usually I don't like romance within books unless it's planned out very well, and this one was planned out very well. So I enjoyed the book, rated it 5 out of 5 stars, and I definitely would recommend it to everybody else to read. And now the next book that I read in the month of January is actually one that I have with me because I had to read it for class. That is Middle School Ministry, A Comprehensive Guide to Working with Early Adolescents by Matt Ostriker and Scott Rubin. Mark Ostriker and Scott Rubin. And I rated this 3 out of 5 stars. I wasn't necessarily a fan of it. It was a good book, but it wasn't my favorite. It delved a lot into the middle schoolers' minds, and it gave you a whole bunch of insight on how to deal with a middle schooler, especially if you're going into middle school ministry. But it wasn't my favorite, and the cover is really bland. Like, why is there a squirrel on the cover for middle schoolers? I don't even know. But I would recommend it to those who are interested in learning about middle schoolers, but not necessarily any other person other than middle school workers. Then the last book I read in the month of January is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black, and I rated this 4 out of 5 stars, I believe, that or 3.5. One of the two. It was an enjoyable read, but I feel like my enjoyment of it was lessened because it took me a long while to read the book. But overall, I did enjoy it. It was a nice book, and I am glad that it is a standalone because I was very content with the ending. The only thing I would want to see more of is the main character's brother and how he survives living in the fairyland, but that is about it. It was an enjoyable read, and I liked it. It was nice. So those are all the books I read in the month of January, and I've been slacking a bit with reading just because classes are taking over my life, like I said, and I haven't really been reading as much lately, which is only slightly upsetting. If you have read any of these books or have any thoughts and opinions of them, you should leave those in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and hit that red button to be notified of any more videos I post in the near future. Bailey, would you like to say goodbye?
Still single.
Bye.